Hello and welcome back, YouTube. Today we're going to be continuing our Balkon's weapon mod exploration, and instead of doing the handheld weaponry today, we are going to be doing the guns and the throwable kind of stuff. So let's get started. Now what you're going to need today is a bow, some gravel, some wood planks, some sticks, iron ingots, string, feathers, gunpowder, paper, cactus, some flint and steel, and sugar canes. So the first thing that we're going to be making is dynamite. And the way you make dynamite is you're going to take 2 of your gunpowders and 1 string on top of those, and that'll get you 2 dynamite. And the next thing we're going to be making is the musket. And the musket has multiple parts to it. And how you make those parts is first you're going to need to make a stock, which is 2 sticks and a wooden plank, and that will get you a stock. And after you make the stock, you're going to have to create a musket barrel, which is fairly simple. It is 3 iron placed like that and a flint and steel right here, and that will get you a musket barrel. And what you do with these is you're going to take your barrel and place it in the middle and put your stock underneath it, and that will get you a musket. And if you put it an iron knife next to this in the crafting bench, you can add a bayonet, although I'm not sure that adds a whole lot of use to it. It's just might be a waste of your knife. It might add some more damage, but I haven't tested it out. And in order to use this musket, we're going to need a musket round. And the way you make a musket round is an iron on top, a gunpowder underneath that, and a paper to wrap that all up in. And that will get you 8 musket rounds, which you can shoot out of this musket. The next thing that we're going to go over is the blowgun. And how you make a blowgun is 3 diagonal sugarcane, and that gets you the blowgun. And to use the blowgun, you're going to need darts. And darts are made with 1 stick on top, cactus underneath that, and feather underneath the cactus. And that gets you 4 poisonous darts. And you can shoot the poisonous darts out of the blowgun. Next, we're going to be making the blunderbuss, which is much like the rifle. You can shoot it, it just doesn't have the same range, but it is very powerful. And first you're going to need to make a blunderbuss stock, which is a little bit different than a musket barrel. And it's 3 iron down diagonally, 1 more iron, and then you're going to need a flint and steel again, and that gets you a blunderbuss barrel. You're going to need to make a stock exactly the same as you did for the musket. And just like you did before, place your barrel in the middle and your stock underneath it, and that gets you a blunderbuss. But you can't shoot regular musket rounds out of a blunderbuss, so we are going to need to make a blunderbuss shot. And the way you do this is 1 gravel on top instead of an iron, gunpowder underneath that, and paper underneath that. And that gets you blunderbuss shots, 8 of those. And the last thing we're going to need to make is a crossbow. And to make a crossbow, you're going to start with a bow in the upper left-hand corner. Then you're going to add 2 iron coming off of the wings of the bow there, and 2 wood planks coming down diagonally, and that gets you a crossbow. The crossbow is it shoots further and with less of an arc than the bow, but it can't shoot regular arrows. So the way you're going to need to make crossbow bolts is 1 iron with feather underneath it, and that gets you 4 crossbow bolts. Now, just like I did in the last video, I'm going to put this on hard mode and run over here into the wilderness, and I'll come back to you guys when I am far enough away from my house that I feel safe. Okay, YouTube, we're back, and we're over here in a desert where no harm can be done, and I'm just going to put this up to hard mode right now so more mobs will come out, and we'll test these guys out. Once again, I have never used these, so we'll see. Alright, so that's a new mob right there. That is a ghostly pony looking thing. I'm going to throw some dynamite at it. Oh. Boom, boom. Die, pony. Alright, so that was our dynamite, and I think I can... No, I can't make dynamite because it takes 3 spots. Alright, so I guess we're moving on over to our musket. And What is that? I have never seen one of these before. It looks like a big, scary zombie. Alright, so my musket is now loaded, and let's shoot this bastard. Oh, he's still coming after me. That is not good. He's a strong guy. Alright, let's go. Alright, 2 shots with my musket killed him. And what did he just drop? He dropped obsidian, so I'm not really sure what he was. I'll have to look that up. Alright, so just to be safe, I'm going to load my musket one more time. And I'm moving over to my blow dart. So I have to load that just like I do with the musket. And you load all of these things by holding down the right mouse button. And what we have here is a werewolf. And during the day, these werewolves are turned back into people. But for now, I'm just going to kill him. Now the blow dart gun, it's not very powerful. It does like maybe a heart of damage. But the thing about it is it does poison damage. And it'll poison the mob up until the point where it has roughly 1/2 of a heart left. So you can, it's really useful for trying to get CDs. So if you poison a creeper to the point where it only has 1/2 a heart left, if a skeleton shoots it once, you'll get that CD. Man, this thing is strong. It's taken like 4 musket shots. And it's going right through my diamond armor. Alright. Okay, maybe these don't die. Let's make it daytime real quick and see what happens to him. Apparently he's not turning back into a human for some reason. I was fairly positive, because the last one I killed turned back into a human. But he just will not die, so I'm gonna run away. And I'm going to heal myself real fast. And we're gonna get right back into this action right here, because apparently none of these oh, there you go. He died and he dropped a stone shovel and an iron axe. And I'm just gonna quickly put this back to nighttime and get those mobs spawning once again. And we are going to test out our blunderbuss. Alright, so the blunderbuss loads just like the rest of it. And let's go see what this guy does. Just need to find a good mob. I want one that'll actually die this time. That would be awesome. That's a spider. I know those die. So let's shoot this guy. Ooh, he dies fairly quickly. I like this blunderbuss. So while I'm going around testing out these weapons and killing mobs, there was something I wanted to talk about because it's been a topic of frustration for me recently. Now, I know Michelle Obama goes hard about this whole obesity crisis thing, and I'm all for people having healthier lifestyles. I don't like when it affects me. And my school has been going like really all out with this like health revolution. We had an awesome vending machine last year. It had like a couple candy bars, some chips, baked lays. I mean, they weren't bad for you, but now like all we have is like rice cakes, which absolutely suck. They're like flavored rice cakes and they're terrible. And also we used to have Pop-Tarts, and they came in packages of 2 like standard Pop-Tarts do, but for some reason now the school wants there to only be 1 Pop-Tart, and they're making you pay the exact same price for 1, which it's kind of bugging me, because I liked my 2 Pop-Tarts that came in a package. My favorite kind of Pop-Tarts, the s'mores kind, don't come individually wrapped. So now we can't have those anymore, and I blame the obese kids. I feel like it's not fair that they have to drag us all down with them because they can't make the right choices. I feel that I can eat what I choose because I exercise enough to do so. I'm the kind of person that'll go to a swim practice for an hour or two, come home, go running for a couple miles, and then work out when I get back. I earn my right to eat the bad foods that are available to me, and I don't think it's fair that other people take that privilege away from me. Obesity is not a disease, it is a lifestyle, and it is a choice. For most people. People with thyroid disorders, I know they can't help that. But most of them can. Most people who are obese have an option to be healthy, but they fail to do so because being in shape is hard, and they don't want to put in the time and effort to do so. So that's my view on that. This video is coming to an end because I've wasted all of my ammo, and I don't have anywhere to make more. So I will be coming back to you guys tomorrow or the next day, because I'm doing every other day now, with another episode of the playthrough series. And I'm hoping to do some controversial topic discussions in that. You guys really seem to enjoy the topic of discussion of weed. That became by far my most popular video in just under 2 days. So I'm going to try and do some more controversial topics right now because people seem to respond positively to those. So hopefully you guys tune in for that. If you liked this video, click that like and subscribe button because it would really help me out. Thanks, guys.